Hello UK fans, YgoPro here, and welcome to a replay with Blue-Eyes versus RaidRaptors. So yeah, I thought this was a pretty decent duel. The RaidRaptor deck is 100% consistent because it's using some of the lesser use support like Raptor's Strike and Blaze Falcon. However, it's still quite competent. It did give me a run for my money, and I thought it was a great duel, so I wanted to show you guys. So let's go straight onto it. I do misplay instantly on turn 1 because I only had 3 hours sleep prior to this, so yeah, I really should have done something different than White Star. I thought it was Dragon Shrine I was activating at that point. I was like, what the fuck, but no. Unfortunately, it was just a foolish burial. So my opponent's going all in, just doing his normal 4 tricks combos, setting defense, and I'm not sure what his defense is at this point, so I just go attack. Didn't have anything really in my hand to do stuff with. I go my Blue-Eyes Spirit Dragon, have a nice defense on the board. 4 tricks, searching out once again, Fuzzy, searching again, banishing, summoning Mimicry, and then Fuzzy Lanius. This is when he goes Blaze Falcon, so I have to tag out on Summon because I don't want this being destroyed by its card effect. So he inflicts 1000 damage, can't attack a monster because my monster is untaggable this turn. So that's good. I summon out my White Spirit, banish the nest. That means I'm going to attack his Blaze Falcon, obviously, because no one's going to want to leave that on the board. 4 tricks left there by itself. Banishing, again, special summon Sharp and Fuzzy drop on the board, and then he goes for Rise Falcon, but he makes a misplay here, and he tags White Spirit over Azure-Eyes, which he should have targeted Azure-Eyes, because that wasn't going to tag out. So he doesn't gain any plus from that. I reborn my White Spirit, and I summon out the Maiden, and I try to destroy his Rise Falcon, but he uses Booster Strikes, which completely comes out of nowhere, so I had to destroy that, and I had to tag out here because I needed to destroy Lastrix. Because if I left Lastrix on the board, he could have used Slip Force to go into his boss. But he does it anyway, because he has a Slip Force combo already. So Ultimate Falcon drops on the board, and then destroys my Blue-Eyes, weakening my defense. I knew his back row was going to be dangerous, and it was Necros attack, so I twin twisted it and get rid of it. So then I Tribute Summon my Felgrand, add Blue-Eyes back to the hand, trade in, then overlay for full armor to wipe out that 4 tricks once and for all, and overlay for my Dark Matter. So my Dark Matter can now destroy this, but he kind of lured out his readiness because he thought I could attack again, but obviously I could not. I reborn my Felgrand with Arc Brave, and then he does the Soul Shave Force and summons our Revolution Falcon, obliterating my Dark Matter, and then Revolution Falcon, when it attacks a monster, the special summon, reduces their attack to 0. So it just completely decimates my board. The only thing that survives is Maiden. And he's trying to do a combo with Double Balls, but I'm not going to fall for that, so I'm going to Twin Twister it. Again, just keep it there. So I'm trying to stall at this point with Maiden. He's going to keep attacking, he's going to summon my Blue-Eyes. He can't attack more than once because he's now an overlay to detach for. So that's decent. I attack with my Blue-Eyes into that defense. I've got a Veiler in hand, so I'm not worried about how my monster in attack mode. I Veiler before he goes into the main phase, so he just passes turn. He has a readiness down to protect himself. I go Gospel and reborn the White Spirit. White Spirit is going to be chaining onto the readiness. I can't destroy it, but I can Aegaion. Aegaion destroys the card in his extra deck and then blasts away the Revolution Falcon. So I was pretty confident at this point. Sharp Lanius comes on the board. Sharp Lanius tries to attack my monster just to try and reborn Mimicry and try and go for Castell. I banish another card, hitting the Zerot again. Go for Castell, return Zerot, destroy Castell at this point. So I'm pretty fine at this point. He goes Readiness to protect his life points because I can attack directly this turn, which I have to force out the Readiness for, which is annoying very much. This is when he says GG to me because he thinks he's gonna win this. He says so. Yeah, he goes for Soul Shave Force. He's gonna reborn his Rise Falcon. What do? Aegaion, I hit the target. And Soul Shave Force no longer can resolve, so Rise Falcon's left on the board. So Strix just doing what Strix does, searching out and doing little to nothing. I keep trying to decimate his board. I can't really attack over any of these with Strix value I got. So I went into a full defense, and then he destroys Aegaion, getting rid of another card in his extra deck. And then I Light Guidance. I reborn Blue-Eyes and I attack for game. So yeah, that was that. Light Guidance top deck, lovely to actually do because that's the first time I ever played with it and it's won me a game because of that. And last card's extra deck, literally none of those could have been summoned. His cards in his deck were literally nothing. That's one of the cards that you don't really use in RaidRaptors. But he had a combo to go for Ultimate Falcon, but he had none left because that was just killed. My top deck afterwards was going to be Dragon Shrine. That was dead in their deck as well. I don't think I had any Ancient Stones to be using, but yeah, I think I was fine at that point. Blue Eyes coming through with a Light Guidance and that awesome hit on the Soul Strike Force. Lovely stuff. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Please leave your comments below if you have suggestions for the deck or suggestions for my channel in general. Please like, subscribe, join us and want to see further content. I probably will have a deck profile for Blue Eyes up in the next 2 days, so keep an eye out for that. Thank you for watching. Madarant signing out.